Hey guys, what's going on? It's Salvage here, and today I'm going to be talking about Miles Morales. I'm going to be reviewing it. It's basically just going to be my thoughts and opinions about this game because holy crap, I really do love this game. I'm going to be honest. I had Corona for the last, I think 14 days is the number I'm going on right now, and I still don't know if I'm negative or not. I went to go test yesterday. But during that, of course, Miles Morales came out, and I had about 3 days to play it. Today is the 15th, and holy crap, I took advantage of those 3 days to play this game. 100% completed it. I don't think I platinumed it, but my god, it is a very, very fun game. So today I'm going to be talking about the story, the combat, the web swinging, and other stuff about the game that, very interests me at least. And I'm going to be comparing it to Spider-Man PS4 as well. There are a lot of points I have to talk about here. For the first one, we're going to talk about the story. This story isn't the best, right? But I don't think Spider-Man PS4's story is the best either. I think that this game's pacing is very good. It's very well done. There's no stealth missions. There's only flashbacks and moments where you play as Miles. And those are all very short and very easy to do. I mean, I did like the one of the last ones, like when you're in the museum. It's not really a spoiler. You're just in a museum, and you have to do this puzzle, and it's very easy. You go through it very fast. And I got to be honest, compared to Spider-Man PS4, this pacing I think was a lot better. And I think that maybe Spider-Man PS4 could have actually benefited from having a pace like this. So honestly, in my terms, in my opinion, I think the story is a little bit better too. I think that it does do some, stupid things, some generic things. But of course, I even thought about the first game was like that too, where there was moments of dialogue and moments in the story where I was just like, okay, that was kind of stupid. But it's kind of like that in this game too. But I accept it because of the passion that Insomniac puts into it. And of course, how good the cutscenes look, and how good the facial animations look, and how well the plot is. How well the plot is laid out, and of course, how well it's actually executed. Of course, if this was somebody else who didn't know how to write a story, it'd be awful. But I think that the story does fine. And also, I think the Tinker, of course, it's a little predictable. I would compare it to Arkham Knight, but at least in this game, they don't wait until the very end, or they keep playing this character and having flashbacks with this character, and then boom, automatically that person's the main villain. That would be a horrible twist if they did that in this game. But of course, they reveal the villain very early on. And, they save us the trouble of being caught up in an Arkham Knight situation where it's just like, we know who that is. Come on, just reveal stop playing around. Why is Miles so stupid? You know what I mean? So, of course, I think the villains are okay. I think that Troy Baker does an incredible job doing, I think his name is Krieger. Incredible performance. It was one of the best. I think he brought a very different take on a evil bad guy in a way. I don't know. He was just really funny and charismatic to listen to. And, of course, the Tinker is okay, too. I don't think it's the best characterization, but it's still a good character and a good twist. Overall, the story, I think I would give like a 7, maybe an 8 on a good day, if I was being nice. Oh, and I mean, like, the side missions, too. Those side mission stories are pretty good, too. There's a lot of that as well. And most of them are very fun, and, they give you that same feeling the first game did by, of course, making you feel like a friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. And a lot of it has to do with Harlem and whatnot. And, of course, a lot of that pride of being, a part of that community. It was really heartwarming, at least for me, having a biracial Spider-Man at least doing his thing and helping out the little guy. It's always nice to see that. And, of course, Insomniac knew what they were doing here. It was a great game. And at least the stories and both the side missions and the main story are incredible. I think the combat is great. Again, an improvement to Spider-Man PS4. Everything about this is, so fast-paced and so fun. And there's just an extra element of, extra layers in this combat with the electric venom punch and the electric venom grab and all that stuff. That's all very fun. That really does bring a different dimension into the combat where, you get to be in the air a lot longer and you are doing a lot of chain shit. You're chaining things together. That's just like unnatural. It's just like incredible if you really know how to do it. I think the combat is very, very well done here. And the animations are incredible too. Again, a step up from Spider-Man PS4. The web swinging, holy crap. I can go off on the web swinging for literal days. I cannot believe how good this web swinging is. The tricks and how they incorporate the tricks in here. This is probably the most definitive web swinging in any Spider-Man game. And the reason I say that is because it literally makes you feel like Spider-Man. That might be a cheesy thing to say, right? But like, you get to perform these tricks, and when you perform these tricks, there's certain tricks that do certain poses. So you can literally do all of this and control what Spider-Man does throughout the swinging all the way into your next destination if you really, really, really wanted to. And it's incredible. That's the type of shit that we need. Like with the last game, there's only like 3 tricks, maybe if, I don't know, maybe 4 or something, maybe 5. I'm really trying to think about it, but I really don't want to think about Spider-Man PS4 right now. I don't want to play that game. I can't go back to it, dude. I don't think I can go back. The web swinging is just not for me anymore. It's so slow and weird. And honestly, I think that this was such a step up that it's like, holy crap, this is like the Arkham City of the Spider-Man games, where it's the most definitive and best feeling version of Spider-Man in a video game. And it's not even Peter Parker, which is the funniest part. But, besides that, I think the web swinging is fantastic. The tricks and the fact that you can literally pose however you want is a feature that is so incredible. I'm surprised they didn't market that more. I really am blown away with how they handled that, because it's just so natural. Everything is just so good. And the animations with it, and also the fact that you could do certain tricks, and Spider-Man's yelling when he's like going down, he's like screaming woo and shit like that. He's like, yeah, I'm Spider-Man. Like, oh my god, it's just another extra element. It's very fantastic. I really love the web swinging. It's like, this right there is probably why I want to give this game a 10 out of 10. And I've been thinking about, like, what do I give this game? Do I give it a 10 out of 10? Do I give it a 9 out of 10? I can't give it an 8. That's discrediting this game. And I personally think that if you are an owner of a PS4 or PS5, you need to get this game immediately. Like, it's a must-have. It's so incredible. And honestly, this had like a huge impact on me. I think that this game is just beyond fantastic, and I think it's something they did a great job, and I honestly hope that they do more of stuff like this with other Spider characters. I don't mean care if we get like Spider-Pig, like, just fucking do it, a 4-hour game for like $40 of Spider-Pig. You know what I mean? Maybe a 4-hour story with like 10 hours of fucking side content. That's how they usually do it. But, for this game, I mean, I probably went through it like 15 hours. I went through and I was just like, holy shit, there's more after, because there was like another secret side mission at the end that's just fucking incredible. And I really think that this game's great. Really hope that more, at least like superhero games and gaming studios do this more, because honestly, with the Batman franchise, I can see them doing something like Batman Beyond, like this, where you can glide and you can boost a little bit while you're gliding, and stuff like that. Or with Flash, where like Kid Flash has a completely different setup than the regular Flash, and he does different power sets. He has different power sets and different move sets, and you can have a Kid Flash game alongside the Flash game. Or you can have I don't know, maybe Iron Man and then War Machine. You can have Hulk and She-Hulk. You can have all of this type of shit now, and I think that that's a good thing that they did this, because this is a completely different Spider-Man, and it is. Like, it took me about a good 12 hours to really get down and nail what I really thought about this game and how this game felt. Like, I was struggling, dude. I was struggling really, really hard with trying to web swing and get used to it, because I was playing Spider-Man PS4 like last week. I was just trying to enjoy that and trying to get used to it, because I thought it would be similar, but it's not even close. They are not even close. It's bizarre. And they are close, but you know what I mean. You could say it's a reskin, but it's a fucking good reskin. It's a really, really good reskin. Overall, I love this game. I think I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I think that's my final score. It was just beyond fantastic. It was incredible. I really want more stuff like this, and I hope that they continue like a Miles Morales series on its own. They can definitely have Miles Morales in the next game in Marvel Spider-Man 2 or whatever, and have like a big ass story where you're playing as 2 Spider-Man with 2 separate story points that kind of converge into one. That'd be kind of cool. Do something like very intelligent, like actually have a really good plot where you're going for hours on end, maybe like 10 hours each, and then finally the stories merge together and now you're like doing dual play and whatever. That would be nice to have. I can see them doing that. But now they have the foundation with 2 Spider-Men, and they can easily do dual play. They can rip off Arkham Knight, dude. Do it. I don't give a fuck. Just make dual play happen, or make co-op happen. I don't know if co-op is a really good idea. I don't think multiplayer is necessary. I think a lot of people will start comparing it to Gotham Knights and also the Avengers. So just maybe keep it away from multiplayer and just keep it single player with, of course, the dual play features and switching characters. Overall, I really do think this game's fantastic. and I urge everybody to go and get this game if you don't have it already, if you have a PS4, and if you don't have a PS4, go and get it anyways, because wow, it's phenomenal. So anyways, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more videos in the future. I will try to keep uploading throughout the month of November and December. I do have a job that I have to start working at soon because of my COVID going away. But, you know, besides that, I'll still try to upload as much as possible at night like this. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.